Tune. You're talking to the mother of Kevin Polton, who's normally on at this time, but we can't join us. So I don't know how many Kevins are out there, Kevin.
Yeah, well, I'm a Kevin. I went to school in primary school. There was 3 of us. By the time I got to secondary school, there was only me. I got rid of the other 2, and I only know 1 other since then.
Has it been a lonely life as a Kevin?
There's not many of us around, I don't think.
Whereabouts are you, Kevin? Are you from Melbourne or?
Yeah, no, yes, I am southeast of Melbourne, yes.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, no, not many Kevins around, that's for sure.
No.
All right. Well, who would be the youngest Kevin that we know of? Because I can tell you our youngest is 18, and we never dropped him off at primary school or even daycare to play with another Kevin.
Well, I'm in my late 60s.
Good Lord. Okay. Does it need to be updated, perhaps? We spell it K''E"VVYN.
I have had it a lot of different spellings. I've had K-A, I've had K-I, I've had lots of different ways to spell it.
Oh, right.
People cannot spell the word K-E-V-I-N.
No, that's the only one I knew, so that's interesting.
That's the only one I know too.
Oh, same. People are getting a little bit carried away there with the spelling. Kevin, thank you. Stay on the line. You've got a $100 flight deck bar and grill voucher, Moorabbin Airport. Lunch available Tuesday to Sunday, dinner Thursday to Sunday. To book your seat or table, search Flight Deck Bar and Grill. And yes, Flight Deck Bar and Grill, which is a great place, Moorabbin Airport, they are taking bookings for Christmas. Mary, we're going to speak to Brian now. Good afternoon, Brian.
G'day, Tony. How you going?
I'm very well. I'm here with Mary Polton.
Now, my daughter named her dash hound Kevin, and for the life of me, I don't know why. And we call him K-Dog. So Kevin the K-Dog, that's what he is.
Mary, any advice for this young lady who's called her dog Kevin?
Oh, I can imagine it'd be a very alert and bright dog.
He is. Right dog.
Well, there you go. Been well named. So, Brian, thank you. I love that, and I'd love to get the story behind that. How was it being the mother of the mayor, Mary? What sort of time was that for you?
Oh, it was very interesting, like the whole time as being his mother. There's never a dull moment when Kev's around.
Yeah. And that's always been the case?
Oh, yes, yeah.
So no headaches, no grey hairs as a result of this
No,
trial?
but the older members of the family were always kidding him on to do something. You know, they knew that he'd do something funny or to alert everyone that there was something happening around. So I think that was the advantage or disadvantage of being the 4th child.
See, I guess the consequences are reduced when you're that far down the batting order.
Yeah, well,
get
that's
away
right.
with murder. Yeah, no, there's a lot to be said for that. Joe, good afternoon.
Hi Tony, how you going?
I'm very well. I'm here with Kev Polton's mum, Mary.
Hi Mary. Well, I just wanted to let you know, part of my job here at the Photo Man, we do preschool photography, is to type the names that go on the kindergarten photos. And
Awesome.
little Kevins are alive and kicking and thriving. Probably 1 in every 3 kindergartens I get a little Kevin. And
Must be coming in
I
and
have to tell you, Mary, they are very snappy little dresses.
Oh, well, that'd be right.
So they're always beautifully presented on photo days, our little Kevins. That's just something I've noticed.
Oh, that's interesting.
Joe, what sort of job is that? You're dealing with kids which, especially at that age, which can go either way. Is it a fun job, an unpredictable job?
Well, my husband takes most of the photos. His name's Russell, the photo man, and he should have been a wiggle. And I met him when I was a kindy teacher, and we fell in love, and we've been running the Photo Man ever since. So, but I got a little chuckle about the Kevins because they make me smile.
So, and what about Barry's? Are there any Barry's? Any Grahams?
No, Barry's and Graham's, no, they're pretty thin on the ground, Tony.
Yeah.
What
Hopefully,
about Peters? Are there many Peters around? Our grandson's called Peter.
There are a few Peters around, yep. Probably not as common as Kevin's.
Oh, right.
Yep.
I wouldn't have put money on that. Joe, thank you. Really appreciate that. Good to hear from you, and good luck with the business. I love the story of how they came together, Mary. I think that's
Yeah, that was
gorgeous.
interesting, wasn't it?
How did you meet Mr. Polky?
I was wondering if that had come up. Well, actually, his mother was selling their family home, and my parents were looking to buy a home in town and bought his mother's house, and that's how we met. But probably that's as far as it might have gone, only that John's mother and the family moved to a house directly opposite in the same street, so that was it. That was the story.
He followed you.
Yeah, he followed me.
you go.
Or I followed him, one or the other.
Well, we have another Kevin on the line now. G'day, Kevin.
Hello, Tony and Mary. My mother named me Kevin because when I was born, she reckons I look so cute and funny and that. It was my mate Eddie that called me and said they're talking about Kevins on the radio.
Oh,
So
right.
Eddie changed your name to Kev.
How do you think having the name Kevin has formed your life, Kev? How's it influenced your life?
Well, my mum's maiden name was Wilson, so just imagine if my father's name was Wilson, I would have got... Well, my mum used to call me bloody Kevin, so... imagine if it was around the other way, Kevin bloody Wilson.
All right.
Yeah, you would have made a lot of people laugh, that's for sure, Kevin. So thank you. How many times has Kev made you drop a swear word, Mary?
Oh, never. No, I've
Never?
laughed at him plenty of times, but that was about it.
That's absolutely beautiful. Have we got a Kelvin? Am I reading that right?
Yes, you do have a Kelvin.
Are you superior or inferior to a Kevin?
I always get called Kevin in any waiting room or anywhere they've got to call my name out. They always call out Kevin. And ever since I remember, it's always been something that I can't help correct them on. I would say there's an L in there.
That'd drive you crazy, Kelvin.
It does, and it doesn't matter. I reckon it would be 9.5 times out of 10, they'll always call me Kevin.
All right, now you have, I hope, had a conversation with your parents about why they threw in the letter L to a perfectly
No, I hadn't.
Christian name.
No, I hadn't, but it's crazy. It's been non-stop all my life.
Well, I tell you what, there is going to be some compensation for that, Kelvin, because you've scored a double pass to the ISPS Handout Australian Open, returning Melbourne, November 28th to December the 1st, featuring golfing stars such as Cam, Kevin Smith, Min, Kevin Wu Lee, and Hannah Kevin Green. Experience the 19th with new fan village, including live acts and entertainment tickets from Ticketek, starting from just $30. Kids 17 and under enter free. Kelvin, stay on the line. Thank you. G'day, Jane. Hi, Jane.
Hi, Tony and Mary. I've got a lovely little Boston Terrier with big boggly eyes, and his name's Kevin07. And he was a little celebrity up at Parkdale Coffee Shop. Everyone loved him. And as soon as I say his name's Kevin, people just go into hysterics about it with a dog and the name Kevin. They love it.
Okay, was he named after Kevin Rudd?
No, but I just like to tell him Kevin07. It's funny. I'm going to get him a little dog tote saying Kevin07, just for a laugh.
Oh, when you do that, Jane, can you please send a photo in to us here at Afternoons?
Most definitely. Thank you.
You're a star, Jane. Thank you. What do you think of that, Mary? Do you agree with the name of your precious son being used for a dog?
As long as it's a nice dog, I suppose I can't complain.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a dog that is loved wherever it goes. Kevin, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tony. My name's Kevin William. I was born in 1944 at the end of the war, and I was named after my uncle Kevin, my father's brother. He was Kevin Joseph, and he was on secondment to the Canadian Air Force, learning to be a navigator. And they weren't too sure whether he's going to come back or not, so they named me as the replacement Kevin.
They had every reason to be worried about him not surviving the war. Did he, Kevin?
Yes, he did. He became headmaster at Northcote High School.
Good Lord. Mary, that's not too far from where I live. Now, Canadian Air Force, so he would have been flying Lancasters. They had their own group in Bomber Command, and they lost 10,000 men in Bomber Command. So, did he...
So, but I've got his navigation books, but all the important bits are cut out. It's been censored.
Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Well, Kevin, as I always tell people, with the navigators, they were the smartest people on the crew. So I imagine your uncle was pretty sharp.
He was, yeah. He came back and trained as a teacher and became a Latin teacher at Northcote High, as I said.
Sounds like a remarkable man, Kevin. Thank you. This is a great selection of Kevins, you'd have to say, Mary.
It's amazing, isn't it? I didn't know there were so many around.
Well, I think we're both learning something here. Ian, good afternoon.
Hey, Tony and Mary. Mary, I listen to Kevin with Tony on the radio each week, but as soon as you started highlighting the name there, Tony, I was thought of the famous Kevin Dennis, the car dealership from the 70s.
Is there a jingle there you can refresh us on?
Oh, no, I prefer I didn't. But the interesting was, his name was actually Dennis Gowing, so I don't know where he pulled the Kevin from.
He wanted to sell cars, he wanted to be popular, he wanted to be loved. Ian, thank you.